Right guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody had a good Christmas and the New Year. We haven't been on much because we've just been that busy doing stuff and getting stuff done and trying to do stuff. So we'll finish off showing you what we did on David's 90XS, all the new suspension kit from Empire, all the brakes, exhaust, and all the bits and bobs we've done on that for David. And then we'll get on to showing you my new 110 double cab build and what we're going to be doing with that, with the shop truck. And then there'll be another video coming out on another 90 that we've got a full rebuild going on.
So we'll switch to David's bit now, shall we?
Yeah, we'll show you, finish off with David's bit, and then we'll get on to my bit. So we're just working on some small jobs on David's 90 while we wait for all the disc pads and bearings to come. So it started fitting this flip up rear seat kit, but obviously it's a struggle to do it on your own, to be both sides. So he's just asked us to finish bolting it in. So we've just got the seats bolted through the bottom. We're just fixing the backs of the seats to the sides now, then we can bolt the bottoms on, and we've put the seat belt and the lap belts in. So these seats are real simple, just flip up and you have a little strap that holds the seat up when I can find it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So you simply just flip it up, put that on there, like that. Seat belt in there. So you're not losing any load space for the forward facing flip outs as such. So we're going to get these done. I've fixed his interior lights, that was just a blown fuse. We've put the new weather shield, vapour shield on the door and put the door card back on. We've got to wire up the optimal puddle lights. The wiring is other bits of lights and that. So we're just getting the little jobs done while we wait for the full bearing kit all the way around, swivel seals. We've got disc and pads going all around, a new back box and a centre box delete as well. So yeah, finished getting these all bolted in, all the fiddly bits, and then when the discs and that come, we can crack on with that, get it done and get it back. Right, so we're just changing the exhaust on Richard's. Richard? Who's Richard? That's because I took the trailer back earlier. On David's 90, so obviously it's absolutely seen better days. So we've got a centre box delete pipe and a new back box going in. So we've just cut that, so we're just getting the rubbers out now. Right, so we're starting to strip down on David's 90. So we're having new discs and pads, come for a performance, drilled and grooved discs, some pads. So also having new swivel seals because they're leaking quite badly. So we've got full swivel seal kit. We're also doing all new wheel bearings, Timken bearings and a seal kit. So we're just getting everything stripped down now. Then we can clean it all up. We've got the backs to do as well. So it's wheel bearings all round, disc and pads all round, front swivel seals. He's been looking at the suspension upgrade. So it's just thinking about that. We've got everything else done on it. Just ordered. Dave's just ordered the mirror arm loom for the optimal mirror arms, so they're on the way. We've got the spots wide in, so yeah, we're getting all this stripped down one corner at a time. We've got the diff oils change as well and the diff pinion seals to do as they're leaking, and then we can start getting it built back up. Right, so we're back on David's truck. He come over to see us a week or so ago. So we've now made the decision. We're going to change the steering bars to some new heavy duty ones because we've got some steering wheel wobble somewhere, so we're going to eliminate that. We've got these terra firma bars. They have come from Brick Pebble. LR trade parts for these. Really good value for what they are, good quality, so we'll change them. All we've got to do, obviously, change the end that goes on your drop arm. And then David's also made the decision now, because the old springs are sagged, the old shocks are going quite rotten. So he's now bought Fox shocks and handling kit off Gareth at Empire. So we're just waiting on the springs. It's a made to order kit. So we're going to change them for Fox shocks, Empire handling kit. Then obviously we'll change all the base plates, the turrets, turret retaining rings. So we've got new rear base plates, galvanised, some nice fat spring retainers. Then also on the back, we will change your shocker top mounts. So, when I get in the bag, we'll change these as well. You don't have to, but while we're doing it, we might as well. Already pre-greased. So we'll be changing those at the back, new bolts as well, and washers. And then for the front, we've got new galvanised base plates, retaining rings, and your galvanised turret tops. We'll change them on the front as well. And then we're changing the steering damper. This one, bushings are quite worn in it. There's a bit of play in the bush in the end of there. So this one's come from Alive. David ordered this himself, had it delivered. So we've got a really nice box steering damper in here. Never actually used one of these ones, but they are very nice. Performance series. So we've got that to go on as well. So today we've got that off. I shall swap this, clean this end up, swap it over. I won't put that on until that's back on. I'm then gonna take the prop shafts off. We've got leaky diff pinion seals. So we'll take the prop shafts off, pull the flanges out, and then we will change those seals. As you can see, we've got all the fronts stripped down. We're doing all the swivel seals, wheel bearings, new discs and pads. So we've got all the old swivels off. We've got to change all the races with the bearings in those. There was nothing wrong with them, but while we've got it all out, we'll do that. Then obviously when you rebuild it, it's your top pin. Got all the shims, sure like to shim it up, make sure the resistance is all right. So we've got a little bit more cleaning up to do on all of that. Obviously do your swivel seals, so you have your seal, and then your backing plate. But obviously when we get around to refitting that, we'll do a video on all of that, see how that all goes. So yeah, so that's what we're up to today. So we'll get the prop shafts off, pull the dry flanges out off the diffs, and get the diff pinion seals changed. Put the flanges back on, then when the suspension gets here, we'll start stripping all this off. I don't really want to strip it off now and have the axles hanging, so hopefully the springs and shocks should be here this week sometime. You can get on that, and then all we've got left to do is wire in the optional puddle lights on the mirrors. Everything else is done. We'll give it a good wash and a hand polish, and then get it back to David so he can enjoy it for the winter. And then his plans are hopefully in the future for a chassis, maybe an engine conversion. So yeah, that's today's plan. So we'll crack on with that. Right, so we've got the bolts off the bottom. The top got the bushes in. So basically you get it like that. Just put your fingers through the bottom of the spring. Just feed that up into there, holding the washer on. Finger on that. Let the shock drop into there. We've got that one in there. And then we can slowly let that sit there a minute like that. And what we can do is we get bottom bush and the bolt, That one's on there. So obviously what we'll do then, we'll get the other side in, and then obviously on the floor we've got some axle stands. Gonna then lower the ramp down, use the weight of the truck and the axle, squeeze it up into the top, get everything located. Or you could use a ratchet strap to the axle to the chassis. And well, I mean, we've got a 4-post ramp now, so when that's wide in, we'll use that and the beam jack. At the minute we're obviously on the 2-post still, because the only ramp we've got working at the minute. So that's that front spring in. We'll get the other side, and we'll do the same on the other side. Right, so that's the shocks in. Shocks and springs are in. Bolts them up loosely. So now we're going to do these up. Now everybody likes to go bah! No. Use an Allen key, use a spanner. Don't be a complete tit, because all you'll do is cry if you snap the top of the shock. So get an Allen key. You need to get some proper. That's it. You need to get some proper shock spanners. So try and get you in. Hold it here. Stay. Right. You can't get proper shock sockets. I need to get some. So we'll get an Allen key on the socket. We'll get a spanner. So, get them. Bigger than that. 19, so. Yep. Right, that's David's 90 all done. Literally just finished wiring up the optical lights. So on this truck we've done centre box delete, a new back box. We've wired in the daytime running lights on a separate switch. refitted the light guards. We've wired the loops in on the lights. We've sorted the bonnet cable. Then we've done Timken wheel bearings all around, new swivel seals, EBC pads. Then we've got galvanised turrets, retaining rings, base plates. We've also fitted a Empire tuning 1-inch lowering kit with the progressive springs, Fox shocks all round. Then we fitted brand new heavy duty steering bars and also the Fox steering damper as well. Get that, yeah, through there, look. So, and then we've took it for tracking and 4-wheel alignment, then run it up to Ashes on Friday at Smith's for an MOT, so it's all MOT'd. And we've literally just finished wiring in the optional puddle lights, so when you unlock it, they come on, and they also come on when you open the door. And obviously heated mirror heads, I'm not sure if they are heated mirror heads on that, but they all work as well. What else have we done? Bolted this, finished bolting the seats down in the back. We've also finished bolting up the spare wheel carrier. We've done the diff pinion seals as they were leaking. We've changed the diff oil as well in the front and rear diffs. We've done all the seals in the back axle, obviously the front axle, and we've done the swivel seals as well, fresh swivel grease, and all the bearings for the pins for the front hubs. Yeah, so what I've got to do now is give it a wash. David can come pick it up, and then he can have it back and hopefully enjoy it through the winter and that. And I think he's got some more plans that he'd like to do in the future, so hopefully we'll be seeing him again. Right, so the video on David's truck was a bit here and there, because obviously a lot of the time I was here on my own, but he's got it back now. And from what I've spoke with David quite regularly, and he's really happy with it, how it drives, and I think he's just enjoying having his truck back. So thanks again, David, for coming to us and letting us work on your truck, mate. So this is my 2009 110 double cab that I managed to buy off Ant. He had it for 10 years and he was very reluctant about selling it. But
Ryan had it for 24 hours and now it looks like this.
Yeah, I had it for 24 hours and now I've taken it to pieces. It's a bad habit I've got and I always do it. So yeah, we're going to go through what I'm going to be doing with this, the plans with it, long-term plans and everything else. So first of all, I'm stripping it all the way down to a bare chassis. Chassis is going to go away, be blasted, powder coated, all the arms, every bracket, blasted, powder coated, all new suspension, etc. Now it has got a 2.4 TDCI engine in it, which is nothing wrong with. It's had a brand new cylinder head, it's had 4 brand new injectors and a brand new turbo. So this engine's going to be coming out. Will be for sale. It's done 128,000 miles. If anybody's interested in the engine, it's coming out. I am going to be replacing it with a 6-cylinder BMW M57. This is an M57 TUE2 or M57 N2 engine. This is an alley block engine. I know a lot of people are like, oh, steel block, but this is an alley block engine. So I'm refitting this. I have got a twin turbo engine and I'm going to do an 8-speed conversion. That'll probably be next year. I got this engine for good money.
And again, 24 hours and it was in bits.
Oh, you can't take it to bits. So I'm going to be fitting this engine in on the MT82 gearbox. I'm going to see Max tomorrow at Wiseman Engineering, because I'm good friends with Max. I do a fair bit of paintwork for Max and bits and bobs. So I'm going to get in all the bits from him and House to Talk to do the conversion. So I'm off to see him tomorrow to start sorting out a few bits. But yes, as you can see, the engine is in bits.
As you can see,
So's the truck.
all the bits.
Yeah. But considering this engine actually sat outside for 6 months, and everybody will be amazed at this, every single glow plug, look, has come out without snapping. Every single bolt has come undone. There was no water in the oil, it turns over. And if that had been in a car, all of them would have snapped, nothing had come undone. So we've stripped it down. We'll be doing swirl flap delete. Obviously, I've got new glow plugs. I've got a brand new water pump. I've got a new sump gasket. We'll clean the sump out. Took the manifold off to check that there's no cracks in that underneath, because they are prone for cracking underneath. There's no cracks in there. Obviously, I'll keep the standard turbo for now. Just basically clean it up a little bit, give it a going over. I've got to get a wiring loom for it because the car it had come out had been cut off, but that's not hard to sort. So that'll be going in. We've already got the Bass high-flow intercooler on here. It'll run on the standard radiator. Then we've also, yesterday, been to our friends at Duckworth's at Market Raisin and collected a few bits. So I've got the double bellow ABS servo, and I've got one of Luke's adapters coming on. Luke, send me a banner for the wall, considering one of your clutches is going in this as well. But I hadn't paid for that, I didn't. So I need a banner for the wall, Luke. Stop being a tight git. So that'll be going on because this truck doesn't have ABS. So that's going on. I also picked up nice new genuine steering power. Got myself a bonnet as well from them, from the guys there.
The bonnet on this one
decided to open itself.
opened itself.
And yeah, luckily it didn't smash the window screen. So that'll be going in. She's got a nice set of twisted wheels on it and some Discoverer tyres. Obviously, I want to be doing something with the seats. I haven't decided whether I'm going to get some more trim seats and recover them, or I might speak to Dean at Total TD5 about some core brews. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. We've got a lovely set of Optimil gear sticks. Yeah, thanks for buying them, Ant, and leaving them in there. Muchly appreciated. So yeah, everything will be coming off, getting refreshed. This bulkhead will be for sale complete. So full TDCI bulkhead. There's no rot in it. It'll come complete with the dashboard, minus the clocks and the alarm box. So if anybody's interested in a full bulkhead, this will be for sale as well. Because I have been busy over Christmas and rebuilt my spare bulkhead. So this is the colour the truck will be going, which is Land Rover Brasco Grey from the new Defenders and Range Rover Sports. So I did a little tiny repair on it here. Completely sanded the bulkhead down. We've painted it all. Every single bracket's been blasted and painted. Got new gaskets in here from YRM. We've fitted design and development wiper boxes to stop the old slap wiper boxes. We've got an uprated washer jet from LR Trade Parts. Then on the inside of the bulkhead, got the floors in for now, we've fully sound deadened it. So it's sound deadened all the way to the top. So you can... So that's all 5mm Dodo, man. That was a bit close.
Yeah, I know. I got really close there. That's right.
Yeah, so we've done all that. In here, we've had all the pedal boxes to pieces, blasted, painted. We've got a lovely Optimil snap-off boss and a Momo Proto Tipo Black Edition steering wheel. That's 350mm steering wheel. So we've got a snap-off Optimil boss, thanks to Optimil. We've also, I've wrapped this and that and the full headlining and all the pillar trims in a 4-way Fox suede. So they're all done, plus the roof liner, all the A-pillar trims, bits and bobs, just to give it a bit. I'm thinking about a doubled in here, probably from Mud UK with their surround with the Kenwood unit. Yeah. What else have we done? Yeah, sound deadened it all. Everything's been apart. We've fully rebuilt the bulkhead. Got the electric windows to add in and a few other bits. So that's ready to drop on so I can swap the other one out. We've got the second-hand bonnet that I picked up from Duckworth's as well. So that's saved any hassle, genuine bonnet. I had to get another wing skin because one had got a big hole in it for some reason that had a lump of fiberglass shoved in it, which is a bit rude, but there you go. So we're going to be finishing stripping that weekends. I'm hoping to have it done by May time, see how much time I get. It will be at the Land Rover show in September. Regardless, we will be there. We will have auto jumbo stand selling a lot of our spare parts that we've got. So feel free to come and see us there. My truck will be there. Lloyd's truck will be there. So yeah, I'm off to see Max tomorrow to start sorting bits out for that. I've got new sump gasket, water pump, other bits and bobs on the way. I've got a pile of bits over there to sort through, to start getting that rebuilt. So yeah, anybody that's interested in the engine, drop us a message. Anybody that's interested in the bulkhead, drop us a message if it's not already sold. By the time you see this, I'll let you know. But there's nothing wrong with the engine. They say it's had a brand new cylinder head, brand new turbo and brand new injectors. I can get proof of that from Ant because he's got the invoices somewhere. Like I say, it's done 128,000 miles. It runs sweet as a nut. I'm just me, so that's going in there. I've got to get a video of it running. Obviously, there'll be a full build full build video of this truck going on. Also, if anybody does want a bulkhead trolley, I can make you a bulkhead trolley. These are ideal for building on and painting them on if you're a painters, but they are ideal. They're just the right height, especially if you're not vertically challenged like I am. So if anybody wants a trolley, we can build you a trolley, but they'll be collection only. Yeah. So that's what we're going to be doing on this truck. Don't think I've got anything else to show at the minute because I'm still waiting for parts to turn up. There's bits of it everywhere and I've got to finish on. We have got a 4-post ramp working now as well after a bit of faffing about, but that's in. So yeah, we're getting there.
Getting there.
Yeah. So well, we've enjoyed this quick video to start the year. We've got another project here as well, which we're going to shoot a video on now. That's another chassis swap and a full repaint. And the gentleman has travelled a long way for it, especially in a Defender. So we'll get that video uploaded as well. We hope you enjoy this video. Obviously, I will go into everything conversion-wise. Obviously, I'm going to be using Wiseman Engineering House of Torque parts for this conversion. And obviously, I'll go through that as we're doing it. Everybody seems to be interested in stuff like that. So I try to do a video as much as I can. I mean, I've got to this stage because you've all seen us take a Defender to pieces. So, yeah, we've also still got the other 110 to do that's having an LS3, obviously Christmas and that. So the customer's just waiting to make a decision on engine and bits and bobs. So, yeah, we've got that on. We've got the other one on. We've got this on and everything else that's going to come along in between. So, yeah.
Lots of paintwork.
Lots of paintwork, lots of building. Obviously, we'll get, as soon as my chassis is done, that will go in, the bulkhead will go on, can start wiring it up, and obviously we'll get some in-depth videos of the wiring and bits and bobs and parts and that as we go. Obviously, our video building the engine back up. I could go to the point of taking the injectors out and everything like that, but I don't want to put a massive amount of money into completely gutting that down. I'm going to put this in for a year. Then I'm going to go for I've got the 335D engine, it's at Max's, but for now, I want to put that in there, use it on a manual, and then that will be then for sale as a full package. If someone wants it, it'll probably be next year. So yeah, we appreciate you all watching. Don't forget to give us a like, subscribe, and a share.
Really helps us out.
Yeah, it helps us out. We're going to try and grow the channel a bit more this year. Obviously, last year we had a lot on. Lloyd's wedding, moving here. We're still trying to get everything finished. We are hopefully going to have an open day at some point. Yeah, and we'll probably see some of you at the auto jumbles and the shows this year. You'll see us walking about in a coats, jacket, shirts with the logo on it. So don't be afraid to say hello to us.
He doesn't bite. Although he looks like he does, he doesn't bite.
Yeah. I don't bite. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting stuck into this and getting it done. I could have driven it about, but it's at the point now where it's getting to it needs doing. So I'm doing it because I'm just weird like that. I have to do it. So yeah, this will be an interesting one. Like I say, keep watching and we'll catch you on the next one.